Oh,
Oh,
hey,
hey,
there we
there we
go.
go.
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, thank God. For some reason, I needed to unplug and replug in my microphone. That's what was going on. I've been screaming for the past while now. Did that really not work?
What really not work?
I just set the... Also, why is there no... Oh, God damn you. Alright. I just, like, set the, green circuits to move into... I just tried to fix the green circuit issue and it did not actually fix. Well, I guess it's better than it was. Alright. So what were we up to? You had to finish this farm thing over here, I believe.
That was one of the projects, but right now I'm getting things for the other base. Not the other base, why am I blanking out? The massive circuit farm.
Right. So there...
So I'm working on.
Alright, I'm gonna... I don't remember what I was gonna do. Do you have a train setup that you were looking at?
No, I didn't get too much of that today, but there are a couple that I would just need to take another closer look at.
Alright, well, if you want to take a gander, the biggest book on... like, the most common book on trains is, I believe, already in our... Brian's Trains.
Okay, then I'll take a look at Brian's trains.
So, let's see here. Because, like, what we need to do is we need to pick a side. So, I sent you the thing, right? That image. So, we have basically four sides of the base. We should have a station on each side that takes care of that side. Although our base doesn't actually have four sides, now that I'm, like, looking at it.
We are just more of an amorphous blob at this point.
Yeah, we have a bit of a blob shape to us. So... I think last night when I was marking down where we could have hubs, most of these would work. I think the only problem is that I think this doesn't. I think this one we don't need. Because the one here, I would almost move this and say a hub here. I guess hub is the wrong word.
Station.
Station. And then that can handle all of this region. And we don't have to turn all of these on immediately. We don't have to, like, get each of them. I would almost rather start with the most profitable looking. We don't need two of these on that that side. And then station. Alright. So that can easily be our starting setup. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations, because there's just like that many divisions in our base. So then the question becomes, which direction is the most profitable? And I think the one that you've been looking at, where you've got it marked for exploration, I think that might be the most beneficial direction. Except south is also a really good direction. That's a lot of oil down there that we really need oil.
There's oil also up to the north.
Yeah, but there's... Oh, yeah, I see that. But there's like 2 patches not that incredibly far down south, and also a giant iron patch and a pretty large coal patch. Decent amounts of copper and uranium and stone. So... I was also doing a little bit of reading, and it seems that it may be beneficial to do ore processing on site.
You mean where we're doing the mining?
Where we're doing the mining.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were debating on whether or not we would do it there or.
Apparently, we can double how much each wagon can carry by processing it first.
Yeah, that makes sense because the stacks are only 50 for
the ore and 100 for the regular. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna have to do here. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do now that I have failed at completing the task that I was first going to do. I'm going to go put some blue modules into the copper mining that's left so that we can get the copper maybe going up a little bit faster. That is affecting. Of course, we could also just not have any more blue modules.
Because a lot of the blue modules are being used and being put in place right away.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, shoot. Well, at least we have, I believe, blue. Yeah. Blue belt is being made pretty consistently, so we don't have to worry too much about that. I guess the solar panels are being made often enough to not be too much of a problem. They are even starting to stockpile a little bit.
No, we're still waiting on over 600 of them.
Yeah, but I can usually tell how dire the situation gets because of how long it takes for the robots to like get to it. And now there's like 70 in the box there, so they're obviously less than wait. Did I not do this?
I have no reference on what this that you're talking
I
about.
looked down and I noticed that like multiple oil pumps were not powered. Oh shit. I swear. Oh, they're just still broken. Alright, that's fine. I don't care. Alright. Do we want to just start trying to belt out the materials that are inside the base and bring them into circuit?
Do you want to do that, and I'll start with the train, clearing out for the train, and laying that out in a second?
Yeah, I
Right
mean,
now
like,
I'm
I'm
just-
gonna just do it via bots. I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
I'm gonna start belting iron and whatnot and get as many belts of iron up there as I possibly can. Because there's iron here, copper here. We've got stone, but I don't think we need stone at the moment. We also have coal down here. But I'm gonna belt the iron and the copper that we've got. And then we need furnaces. Fortunately, I don't need steel, I believe. I believe we do not actually need steel. I might need coal for the creating plastic, because we're going to need some plastic. But yeah, I can handle belting, putting all this stuff on a belt, if you want.
I'm also going to try and figure out what's holding up the Spidertron.
Blue circuits.
And I'm going to steal some blue circuits, that way I can start to...
I mean, it's blue circuits on multiple levels at this point. Let's go ahead and clear out just the whole half. And I think this chunk as well. And over here, this quadrant. This extra, and then should be enough. And then I can take these out as well. Because we have enough power. Alright, let me see if I've got some better mining tools. See, I like our tileable mining, but I want to upgrade to something a little bit better. Miners. Is there better mining options?
No, our tileable mining is probably one of the tightest.
Well, I'm looking for one that's like included the modules, because I would like to upgrade them to be faster. So I'm trying to see if I have one that already has like the mining set up. Bless you. Bless you again. Furnace. None of these are mining though. I want a good shush. Stop. What? Where's the... Oh. That's starting to become a problem, I see. Oh well. Should be fine. Blue belt, split off. Main balancers. Don't need balancers right now. Alright. Like, I do like this, but let's see. Upgrade items. One to two, 2 to 3, and then can I get these? Okay. Can I modify it? Create copy, select new there we go, select new contents. What? Can I not, like, oh god. Okay, do I have, well, what's the problem? Where did I put, where's the, we have some that are, yes, here, okay. So take this, tileable thing, select new contents. Select new contents. Here. Save. Blueprint. Alright. Now I have this, which is fully upgraded. Okay, so now I can go down here. I can go, alright, so let me see here. Then go down there. Good night, Granny. This. It goes straight up. Okay. Okay. It's so hard to see sometimes. Thought I had gotten rid of you. Okay. And then over here. Alright. Don't need to worry about that. Get rid of these. Didn't even have to, but who cares? Alright, so I've got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines of iron coming out.
So I found the fact that we have blue circuits actually in our logistic network that aren't being used.
Okay.
So I just sent a request in for all of for a huge chunk of them to build the vast majority of what we're missing on for the Spidertron.
All right. All right. So I want to try and get 8. So blue belt balancer. 8 to 8. Boom. Alright. And then here. I mean, go for it. I'm paying it. I am back in, like, I'm slamming belts everywhere. My head is full of belt. And I'm trying desperately to not run into the I don't have room to get all of these belts out problem.
Our first Spidertron is now being built.
Huzzah! I have never seen or used a Spidertron, so I do not know how they operate or what they do. I just know that they're new and I want one. Where are you? I've got to see this. Okay. So how does it work?
Well, I need to first fully load it because loading's going to be an issue.
All right. How so?
It requires 4 sets of rockets.
4 sets of rockets to do what?
That's what ammo takes. It takes rockets.
For power?
To shoot things.
Oh. Wait, so it can carry around nukes?
Yes.
So we're going to war then?
We're going more than to war.
Genocide?
That's one word. That's one word that we can use for it.
Alright. That is certainly 8 belts worth. I think this got disconnected somehow. Assholes. But I do have time, so.
I'm running down the last set of stack inserters that I've been able to build. And then I'm figuring out how to go to war. And I'm just going to kill stuff.
All right.
I'm going to make stuff the opposite of living.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right. So
And once I'm done doing that fun, I'm going to figure out how to have it do it automatically. And
let's start with one of these out. Okay, this should be 2. So is this late game? Let me see, furnace setups. Late game, universal, same side. Okay, opposite side. So is that full belt lines that I want in each of those? Because I could.
I don't think I got all the stacking servers, but I think I got the vast majority of stacking servers for this section.
Good. I'm trying to figure out how this is working. Okay. Let's remove this then. And I'm gonna go ahead and
everywhere.
Put 1, 2 here. Okay. And then copper iron. I think what I'm going to try and do here, it may not be the best thing, but what I think I'm going to try and do here is I'm going to try and just feed at least one line into each of the 4 sides, four areas that need to have 4 full lines of iron, but instead they're going to get a single
to start.
Yeah. Just so that in terms of iron at least everything starts. And then I can add more as we get more iron, because I think this. I think I'm only going to get 4 lines of iron here. I'm not entirely sure, but, you know, that is what it's looking like. So, in theory, once they finish building all of that, that should turn on its own. Let me see here. Wow, they've put down a good chunk of belt already.
Yeah, but there's now just fighting for belts still because they need a couple of hundred, if not thousands, still for the main.
Yeah, probably a few thousand. Although most of the belts for the main circuit thing seem to be actually done. Okay, one side of it's mostly done.
Yeah, that's...
The other side, a little less. Is that iron inside of our base too? Okay, so that's another thing of iron that I can pull from. I can do that. I can totally do that. Knock that out entirely. This iron's fine, right? Yeah, this iron's pretty much fine. Okay. Alright.
Never mind, my Spidertron's going to take a while to get up and running.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize how lovely certain things are with it again. It has an equipment grid. You know what that means, right?
Oh, a what?
It has its own equipment grid.
Yes, equipment grid, yes.
So it needs its own personal defense laser system.
Yes, obviously.
Could-
And
I
a
need to keep
personal
this
thing.
shield. I need to keep my baby safe.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fun part's going to be when we have a goddamn fleet of them. 2, 3 people.
To 3 people?
Role playing. I generally like kind of start up some RPing just so that like I can get a hold of, I can start to have something to come to later.
Yep.
And most of the time, what that translates into is I maybe have one person that I'm playing with. But right now, apparently, today, I'm 3 people have shown up suddenly. I'm gonna have to landfill this. I'm legit gonna have to landfill this. Just to get some frickin' iron. Alright, I'll get the copper while the iron's being handled. This RPing wouldn't be so much of a problem if one of the people I was RPing with wasn't an annoyance. But unfortunately, one of them is an annoyance, so...
High maintenance?
Annoyance. They don't really, like, grasp. There's problems, and I've been on the like as of today. I've been on the fence of just not playing with them anymore because they have some bad habits that annoy me. Yeah. So, all right. Here's this copper. I probably need to knock this out too. Well, it depends. I guess. No, I need to knock that out too. That can't be there. Now, where is the circuit farm? In that direction. All right. Okay. So. Okay. We could do that. Someone just reminded me that we are making landmines, right?
I believe somewhere.
So, as much fun as it is to, minefield, oh my god. These new walls, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
look at what I'm doing at the southern wall.
What are you? I'm looking at the new southern wall.
The very far south?
Yeah.
Do you not
Oh. That took me a second.
Someone reminded me that this is an option, and they will replace the mines. This is completely an option. They will continue to replace the mines later. Alright, I'm gonna do that for the other walls. For the other walls too. Just because, why not? Can't hurt the walls, can only blow them up. As long as it stays within the green box, they'll just keep slapping down mines. And they'll keep walking in and dying. I'm going to quickly help me, because we've got a lot of wall, set these defenses, additional defenses up along the other walls.
I can do that in a second. I'm just right now trying to get everything that I need situated for what needs to be done for the spider drone.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna try and do my best, and I might get through the whole damn thing. We'll see. This doesn't take too incredibly long, since I'm basically just doing circles. But this is a great way to reduce incoming forces and fuck, I've got this entire open field here that I can slap them down on. Why don't you just use that? the further out I can push these, the better it is in the long run, because I can even blow up the damn spitters before they arrive and get to be too much of a problem. Yeah, there they are, all planting those mines down south. And of course, if we ever want to retrieve a resource or something, we just scroll the destroy button down. Oh my god, scrolling out, it becomes very obvious that you've got a minefield. Okay. That's the lower wall done. If this doesn't start a forest fire, I don't know what will. I mean, granted, just because I'm putting ghosts down doesn't mean the mines are actually down yet. So that may take a little while. Why is there a hole in our wall? I'm actually almost done already. Granted, I'm not like doing anything super duper complicated. I'm just rolling circles around. To just mine an entire region. Pretty sure we can step on these and blow ourselves up, though. I think I've done that before. Look at all of the boomies that can happen. Getting tired. No. Must mine more. Must put down more booms. Explosives are my life now. We should probably upgrade these outer walls to the new wall type. Oof.
All right. I am not letting you mine completely over there because I need a path to walk out there.
What?
That's where I'm starting to explore with the Spidertron.
What? What's wrong with going and getting blown up?
You're not blowing up my new toy. You can blow me up. You cannot blow up my new toy.
But are you riding the Spidertron now? Or are you just going exploring?
I'm gonna be going behind the Spidertron.
Where's the Spidertron?
I'm putting it down momentarily.
I want to watch. Can you ride it?
Yes.
Why aren't you gonna get inside and just ride it? Oh my god. Oh, that's brutal. That is a brutal machine. So do you have a remote for it yet?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god, there it goes. You know that it can walk over, you'll want to bring it home. You know,
I'm not letting it have nukes. It's not allowed nukes.
Yeah, no nukes for it. You can walk it over the power and the radar. Just walk it.
It'll walk right over it.
Yep. Just go. It will not hit our own buildings. That was one of the big super cool things that happened with the Spidertron, is that it actually is built. It's built so that it doesn't run over our stuff. So you can literally use it to walk around inside the base. If there's a second one, by the way, speaking of walking around inside the base.
Look how it just demolishes these bases.
Where is it? Oh man. It has its own radar?
It counts as essentially as a unit, so yes. But look how I just walk.
Oh god. Oh my god. That is absolutely brutal. It does have to like take a breather. Hold on. I want one of my own just so that I can walk around the base easier. Wow, circuits are really getting consumed. Whoa, our red circuits are packed. Give this one to me. Alright. So, Spidertron, you are mine.
What are you? What are we?
Alright.
Hey.
There we go. Now I can just move. Alright.
Well,
Goodbye.
we had a second Spidertron already.
Yes, we have a second spot. Look at what I'm able to do with this sucker. This is ridiculous. Are you coming for me? You are. I mean, this is amazing. Can I up its speed somehow?
Its destructive capabilities, yes. Its speed, I do not think so.
Well, I can always look that up. Still, I have my own. I'm happy now. I literally was taking it for a ride over our solar panel farm. Anyway, back to what I was doing over here. Also probably need about here one of these, and then remove this one, and probably also remove this one. Okay, so what have we got here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of copper. Let's do that into, where's my blue belt balancers? Here it is. Let's do 5 to 4.
It takes out a base or 2, and then it comes back, so that way I can make sure that it's fully healed.
Yeah, those suckers are stupid powerful.
Well, with 4 missile launchers, I have it with 3 self-defense and 3 shields, 2. I could probably put more in it, but I have it at overpower power production.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I have 2 generators and 1 whatchamacallit in it. 2 power generators and 2 advanced batteries in it.
Yeah.
So.
Furnaces, 2 furnace setups. Okay. 2. Oops. 1, 2. Okay. Alright. And then this.
Well, that's annoying.
Oh.
I'm worried out of big poles.
Yeah. Send this one all the way over to this side. And then the second one to the closer side. Wonder, well, no, okay. The rebalancers are starting to fill. They just are missing splitters at this point. So right now, what it looks like, one of the things that it really looks like we are low on is blue splitters more than anything else. All right. Oh, right. I have this big iron field here as well. Oh, right. And I was waiting for the landfills to be placed so that I could tile it correctly. Let me try this a bit of a smarter way.
Question is how long is it going to take to place the robo ports that I just told it to?
That is always a good question. All right, I'm getting. I mean, on my end, things are going all right. We're steadily getting the mining operation going inside the base for what we've got inside. And that means belts of iron and copper. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but is going.
All right.
Okay, this iron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines, but 2 of those lines are absolute garbage.
Well, well, my biggest problem is I did not bring nearly enough munitions. It definitely likes to fire them all.
Yeah, I did notice that it's a little bit of a trigger happy sumbitch.
I got no problem with that though.
No, not a terrible trouble, but it's still, you know, a
I'd
little bit
rather
of a
it be
problem.
I'd rather it be doing that than dying.
Oh, definitely, easily. Oh, God damn it. This goes over here. This goes over here. And this goes, I'm going to go ahead and avoid this.
Now, if you could only control multiple of them at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know what people were. Maybe there's a mod out there that really like gets the fleet going.
This is actually handling very similar to AII or AAI,
Right,
the one that I would. But their tanks are not nearly as mobile, but they have many.
right. So once they released this, I'm sure that mod in particular had a field day with these sons of bitches.
Yes.
Because, I mean, that is exactly what you want, is a fleet of these hypermobile suckers running around. Massacring everything and anything that happens to look cross at them. Okay, So I have another 8 here. Circuits are over there. Alright, we're going to be looking at about 30 more minutes. Should we at least like set down the initial train setup?
No, because I want to figure out where I want to place it, and right now I'm waiting for an ammo dump essentially.
Well, no, I mean, like, I think that's the thing, is shouldn't we try and figure out where we want to place the train station?
I think I found it over to the east, but I want to explore a little bit further east, but I don't want to do that without ammo.
Right. No, I mean the home station, the one that brings it into the base.
I'm still thinking completely on how I want to lay that out.
All right.
I've been working a little bit on that. I think what might wind up happening is essentially, I'm not saying that we abandon this base, but what winds up happening is this base winds up getting repurposed slowly. I don't want you doing that. You naughty little buggers.
I mean, I don't mind expanding and pulling into a new base, pulling some things into a new base, but I also don't really feel like, I mean, unless we are going to go very slowly and undo bit by bit.
We are going to have to go very slowly, undoing bit by bit, rather than trying to weave everything in and out. That's why I think it would be that much harder, which is why I kind of want to figure out kind of where, as if it was, my thought is figure out where we want to put the next central location and say, all right, this is where base 2.0 winds up starting, and slowly going from that, and then saying, oh, we can now move this big chunk. Oh, we can now move this big chunk. Oh, we have this depot set up. We have that depot set up. So I kind of want to set
work.
But that's essentially what that's essentially what we'd be doing, just in a little bit more of a it gets turned on in different segments. And something that you need to be very careful of with if you request rockets. Like I had some nukes being requested anyway. When you're in the Spidertron, it acts like you are the Spidertron. So it was dumping the ammo directly into the Spidertron rocket.
Oh my god. I do like that, though. It means that you don't actually have to load the goddamn thing up yourself. You just sit inside of it.
Yes, but then it's I need to figure out how to.
You just need to be careful about what you're carrying.
And you also need to make sure that auto targeting with gunner, or with auto that with and without are both tagged if you're going to be driving in it.
Right.
Unless you physically want to be doing a shooting.
See, I don't know. Like, you're saying we abandoned the space, but like I've spent most of today.
No, I'm not saying abandoning the space.
All right.
I'm simply saying that we're look. Think of it this way: we're rebuilding on a better foundation.
Then should I
We still need
stop
all of...
futzing with these goddamn circuits? Because this has been like my
No.
life.
No, 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 no. The circuits, we need the circuits because, I mean, the circuits are gonna, all of what you're doing right now, oh, when it's time to, if we even, it'll probably all stay here. But even then, if we said, okay, fine, we want to move this whole entire section by simply having everything already produced and everything, winds up making it even possible. Because right now it's not possible.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've been doing a pretty good job of rebelting things, and I was looking at it like I do one more major rebelt for this base, and then we can add more stuff to this base because we have plenty of room inside.
We might wind up doing it that way, but either way, I still want to figure
I mean,
out
like, I'm the
where.
one that ends up doing the rebelting in either circumstance. So, I don't know. I mean, essentially, it's not a huge difference in terms of how much work is going to go into this sucker, but I have attained fully 8 lines of iron and 2 lines of copper. Bless you.
Yeah. All right. So once I'm fully reloaded, I'm going back on exploring, and I am also dropping lines of radar with power and roboports. Like if you scroll
And
over to where I
roboports?
was, yeah.
Jesus.
So, oh crap.
There we go. Alright, have any lines of anything? No. Nothing has made it in there. Has anything started to go through the furnaces? No. It's all waiting on blue splitters at this point. Alright, cool.
I was forgetting to do. I need to do it, so I'm doing it now.
Alright, that is, I think, all of the major stuff here. Where are you? I see. Yeah, that's the valid strategy. The problem is radar. So
Radar's
radar
being put
radar
down.
doesn't produce pollution, but the radar does generate something that draws the enemies in. So if you have them, oh boy, that's not great. If you have them,
They're going to be much more cleared out.
the problem is if you have them out in the open like this, while you are setting up, they will chew through the line and leave you blind on your way out.
Trust me, I know what you're saying. I have done much more aggressive expansions than this. So I'm just laying a main line, and everything will be cleared from the main line with much more, with a much greater berth.
Oh,
Like, I think
you're
right now,
clearing them away from it entirely.
yes.
Okay.
So,
I mean, that's
like, if you go over where the radar is, yes, I have one that's barely on the edge that I would have gotten had I not run out of ammo. So I'm going west. I think right here that we're very quickly to the west of the copper and the uranium. If I don't see anything between the two waterways that are right there, when I go back out there, if I don't see anything between those two waterways, further past those two waterways, that's where we put the wall along that edge. We drop the wall there, and then I just start either clockwise or counterclockwise, probably clockwise. I don't know. Either way, just start literally going, and it gets all right. Here's our base wall. All right, south of that, I would hit some just to give me a little bit wider berth.
Well, see, I was thinking just because ammunition is becoming a problem. I was thinking more simply, we let the train be its own defense. Because what are they going to do? Run on the rails and get hit? I was even thinking
they can blow up trains.
I was also thinking of just loading the train up with offensive wagons. What options do we have? We have they're not in combat. I guess they're over here. We can have an artillery wagon on the train. Is that it? That can't be it. That's it. All right. We can have an artillery wagon on the train, and the train will just shoot them.
Missiles are being produced a whole lot faster than artillery.
Right, but the artillery will keep the train safer, and the train will run over most of them. Like unless the train is stopped, they can't really hurt the train. And then when the train is inside the stations, what we do is we build these walls, these super walls, around the stations and around the mining locations, and that's it. And then we can have little mini outposts for the radars of maybe a bank of 4 laser turrets. They'll largely ignore the radars anyway, but with a bank of 4 laser turrets around that radar, it should keep the radar and the train line relatively safe. And then we can just lay roboports and whatnot along the way from there, because they're not going to give a shit about it. I don't think roboports produce pollution.
They do and they don't. It depends on whether or not they're refueling.
I'm pretty sure electricity doesn't actually produce pollution. Yeah, they don't even show up. Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
The things that do centrifuge, the stone furnace, the assembly machines, oil refinery, pump jack.
One of 53 done for the year.
1 of 53 watts.
I've shown you the models that I paint, right?
Oh, yes, that's right.
So my goal was to paint. My goal was to paint 52, but I
Hmm.
made it 53, which is a fraction. I should really get like 200 plus done this year.
Right.
But with the housework, I'm saying less.
Yeah.
But I was gonna do one a week, but I had one that was already on my painting stand that was 99% done. But I'm like, no, because if I say one a week, then I'm gonna say that's my first one, and that's just cheating.
Right. Okay. I'm giving this a double check to make sure. I think just about everything. Also, I hate to be a spoil sport, but you're looking at that direction. If we want this giant circuit mall active and operational, we need the resources there. And I don't know about you, but belting everything from that corner to this corner, when there's gigantic resource pools just to the south, I don't like that.
Then I go to the south. The reason why I started there is I wanted a good spot to start. And if you take a look, if I'm able to do that wall right there along that whole entire section to the west of where there's already radar.
I think it would just be better if we have the mining bases be completely like insular, rather
No,
than try and set a
they,
gigantic wall up.
with how they screw up train tracks and how quickly they're going to be going down now, it's not worth it.
I don't know, if we've got roboports along the tracks, the robots will repair the tracks.
Yeah, but the problem with it is if we need a whole lot higher coverage rating than we've been doing, and that gets real painful real quick.
What do you mean coverage?
Right now, we have a roboport that can build a roboport. We need to almost double our coverage if you're doing it that way, because they'll take out a roboport, and if they take out the roboport, then we have the whole entire chain essentially taken out. With the chain taken out, they won't be able to get from point A to point B.
Well, here's the thing. Unless the roboport is right next to something that's producing pollution, they're not going to attack the roboports. They don't care. The roboports aren't a thing that they target. They, when we had them charging through empty space where we had no defenses up, they ignored the shit out of like 3 roboports. Went right for the radar, broke the radar, and then went for the wall. That's all they. The radar doesn't produce.
I've seen them. I've seen them path both ways. I know what you're saying, but I've seen them path both ways. But that's also how come right now I'm going. You can see now that I have stuff there, I am going now towards the south to start taking a look to the south and start clearing this out for us to get to those lovely resources that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know. It's just the. I don't know. To me, there's.
This is the hands down. This is the much safer and more. It takes a little bit longer, but it saves so much time in the long run. It saves so much time in the long run.
I mean, I guess. Especially considering, like, you're just massacring everything. they're taking some damage. I don't know. Part of me is just, you know, like, the fun of it is like watching the train run over these fuckers. But I can't get that if we don't let the train be in a situation where it can run over these fuckers.
I understand what you're saying. I completely understand what you're saying. But from the head of military operations, this is so much safer.
Right, but the head of military operations always wants to blow everything up. Because this is their job. If they don't get to blow everything up, then they don't have a job anymore.
They don't need a head, then they're not even needed to begin with. Ooh, that base is lovely.
Oh dear lord, you're going after that sucker? How much ammo do you have?
150 in each of the 4 sections. So it's gonna be...
Oh dear lord, oh dear lord. You may have to skim this one. Oh god! Holy crap. Oh my god. Okay, so this is kind of what was designed as the edge of the map. I know it's not the actual edge of the map, but this is kind of how they designed the game, is like, this is the edge of the map. The bases are just gigantic.
Alright, so I'm going to clear out just by this coal to push this base back. Once I've pushed this base back...
I love how the rockets are clearing the trees away, too.
I can clear out this whole entire base, because it's not a big base.
You should move. Holy crap, that's huge. That's just huge. Yeah, these giant bases out, and like, I thought these down here near this oil were big, but that is, I mean, like, looking at that on the map, that is just gigantic. Alright, I think we found where we wall off.
Yes. And I am out of that. Okay, so that's what I need to come back and...
We can clear that with artillery.
Yes. So, all I want you to do is, right where I am right now, place a single wall section that is just below the coal.
Okay.
I'm going right now, so it's back in vision.
I love that you can climb over cliffs. Okay, so you want me to slap down the wall?
Yeah. Slap it down a little bit south of me, because I'm right now just uncovering.
Warbook. Is it Warbook, or is it... It's not the Warbook. Where's the smart wall? Smart wall. Smart wall with radar. Do you want me to continue placing?
No, not yet.
All right, it's the blueprint is in the blueprint book.
Yep,
So.
yep. I just wasn't sure which one, and right now I am actually.
Yeah, that can definitely be our southern wall. But then I guess we'd be deleting this wall up here. We wouldn't need it anymore.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, as long as that doesn't get powered, it's not likely to trigger that gigantic... Okay, so that's one part, and I can see where we're going to take that to the ocean over there. Where are we taking it on the other side?
I don't know yet. Right now, my goal is to, because I have a pretty clear line right there, is essentially to get it all. My goal is right now with what I'm doing is to get it from where it is right now, the power line, all the way back up to the base, to then be able to have it be...
Yeah, that's gonna cost a few. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Alright.
Nope, I'm gonna have it already powered up and everything to us momentarily with more than enough roboports.
Well, I'm trying to connect the line on the other side for you.
Nope,
There you
don't
go.
even...
I've made a gap and everything. No? Alright. I'll...
Nope, I can go back to that gap. Or, no, let's do...
Alright, you've powered the whole thing. I think. Yep, there it goes. Alright. Dear Lord, help us.
I've blown through those bases in games at the theoretical edge of the world.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just not from this far. Like, you are incredibly far away. You're going to need resources closer. I'm just kind of shocked that those mega bases are down there compared to every other direction. Because we expanded quite far in other directions, and
No, we haven't. Because if you take a look at where our center is, we've expanded south a lot more than we've gone north or west.
I
We were
guess,
almost
yeah.
that far east, but
Well,
we're
that's the
nowhere
thing.
near.
That was the thing that I was going to look up. Because I'm mostly curious as to if I were to put like an exoskeleton thing or something in the Spidertron, would it go faster?
Possibly, because it does have it, and it does have it in one. It can be placed in there.
Combat speed. Yep. You can go up to 5 exoskeletons. Holy crap. Okay, so I think what I want to do here, what I want to do is I want to make this, because like the Spidertron, if you're riding in it, it doesn't need anything to power it. I don't have anything in its equipment grid at the moment. It's just, moving.
Yes. All right. So it's Smart Wall with radars is the book that we've been using. Is the book you're using?
Yes.
And does it have corners in it also, or no?
Yes, it does. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not doing war stuff. I'm not fighting. At least for right now. You bastard. I'm stealing these. These are mine. You son of a bitch.
Alright. What do you always press that allows you to have it just auto-delete whatever it needs to when you place a blueprint?
Shift. You hold shift. It will not remove buildings.
Okay.
You have to delete the buildings yourself, but bushes, trees, and other garbage.
And if it can't build it, it just doesn't build it in that little section.
Right. It'll just skip. Haha. Alright. So, because I don't necessarily need to power this sucker.
No, you still need to power the equipment grid, though.
Alright.
So mine, I have 2 fusion reactors, 3 shields.
Oh.
I have 3. You probably only need. I would put 1 fusion reactor. I would put 4 batteries. I'd put 4 batteries, a personal shield Mark II, a personal laser defense, and then it should give you the room for 2 walker. Then it should give you the room for like 4 walkers.
Rank 2 batteries. Here's some.
I should actually even have some that are somewhat built.
I got.
Go to the,
how many batteries would you say?
if you only 2 or 3. If you go to the robot mall, mouse over the robot.
I have been. I'm playing around inside.
No, I already have 9 rank 2 batteries built there.
Oh, well, I grabbed a few.
I just tagged it as batteries and such there. It has 9 rank 2 personal batteries. It has 36 personal shield rank 1s.
Okay, what I really want right now is one of the portable lasers. Grab enough blue circuits and some more. There we go. And then 2 more of these. Alright. Now, yeah, now I'm going nice and fast. Whee! That's what I wanted. It's the ability to just kind of go. Can I go over water?
Can we?
No, you can't, but it's really funny if you try to force yourself to. But now I can just walk over the entire base. I don't have to give a damn. I could have gone for a belt suppressor, too. Oh man, this is much faster. This is nice. So yeah, I think this is how I'm going. This is what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to have like a personal, this is how I ferry myself along from one side of the world to the other. Oh, right. I have a frickin' Roboport rank 2, right? In my equipment grid, I think. Out.
I believe your Roboport and your personal laser will also fire from inside.
Yes.
So that should also help.
Okay, I'm gonna grab some other tools and toys for my own personal. Because I probably need to get a fusion reactor, a portable fusion reactor on me. And probably grab another personal Roboport Mark II, some batteries.
Oh my god.
What?
It just extended its legs to close over small gaps hilariously.
Oh.
I can get these two legs, this little island to then do over here.
Yeah, I know. Its legs do some weird stuff sometimes. It's really kind of funny. But yeah, no, I'm having an absolute blast with these suckers. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to this one first. Unless there are some extra exoskeletons. Not exoskeletons. No? Where's the fusion reactors?
We don't have spare fusion reactors yet. One second.
I picked one up. Two of these. I don't think I need the personal roboport. The night vision's still helpful. I can get rid of the personal batteries. I'm gonna keep the personal lasers. I don't need these. Energy shield, this. Night vision. I need more personal lasers. Here, have a bunch of these. I'll take these. You can also take this, and I will take this. And then we're gonna go with 2, 3, 4, 5. Need really one more battery for my own grid. There we go. And then I can get 150 personal robots. Let's go pick some robots up. Those 3 and 3 of those. Alright, we're good. We are good, we are golden. I'm the walking beast. I'm not super like fighty beast, but I am fast and I can defend myself, but mostly I also just carry around a bunch of robots with me, which is super helpful at times. But we should start looking at finishing up here. It is time, and I do not want to be up as late as I was last night. I'm just enjoying the capacity to race my way across the base.
Let me just get to A to B.
Okay, we have got some big holdups with splitters. floating around. Let's get those in here too. Okay. Don't need any of that garbage in my inventory. Alright, that should get the blue splitters up and running now.
What do you do?
Lots of things. The main issue has just been that we are low on splitters. So... with this, splitters should start coming down. Like, look down. I have belted all of the iron, and pretty much all of the blue belts, underground belts, all the mining for sure is all set. Like, it's almost all in. There's at least 4 lines entering into the rebalancer, but the problem is that splitters there, splitters at each of the furnaces, splitters leading out of the furnaces, splitters throughout the circuit base. The blue splitters have been eating.
We're also at least probably 1,000 blue belts shy.
So I just split resources a little bit. What are you... lubricant? Excuse you? Lubricant is low. Why is lube low?
Take a look at the other parts of the oil. We might be using the lubricant faster than we're using the other parts. Which can be the problem.
Well, we have plenty of heavy oil. Are you saying we should probably slap down another lubricant thing here?
I would. So, we're full of petroleum gas. What are we using the petroleum gas for?
Oh, you're right. Our petroleum gases.
So, if we're overvaluing our petroleum gas, of course we're not going to be able to get it because it's full of our petroleum gas and the other parts of it.
Right. No, I know how that works. I'm trying to think this one through. Well, I guess what we really need to do, and we probably really need to do it, is more plastic. Like, we are packed to the gills with plastic at the moment. Well, shit, we are packed to the gills with plastic, actually. Son of a bitch. damn. I don't know what to do. All I know is we've got a gigantic frickin' base. Keep in mind, you do have to plant extra ones of these over each of the power things. I know, like, I think the solar panels are supposed to solve that, but, like, you're gonna take a while getting solar panels down here. Oh, you are over there, destroying one of those gigantic bases. Wow. I mean, you cleared about half of the sucker. Can you, same as a tank, run over a base and kill it? Dear Lord. You're building land?
I'm just making it all one interesting.
Okay. Just not sure why. We need to stop.
Bedtime?
It's 12:30, yeah, it's bedtime. It should be like 1:30 for you.
I will give me 1 second just so that way I don't do it at between today and freaking my Minecraft game. Piss the hell out of me. I literally logged into Creeper blowing me up.
Oh. Yeah. No, get out of the danger area. You can easily tell what we have a lot of. All of the furnaces and mining areas set up, no problem. They're packed. They put those suckers down immediately. Even the assembly buildings for this giant circuit mall have all been placed at this point. And all the beacons too. Literally, ooh, wait. Do I have to? Oh yeah, I do have to get sulfuric acid pumped down here at some point soon. But yeah, so it's just, you know, but it's literally like every single place where there's a holdup. It is underground belts, it is splitters, it is blue belts. That's it. Like looking at all of this lush iron coming out, ready and waiting to be used. And it's just sitting at this balancer. Don't I have some sulfuric acid?
Alright, I am ready for bed.
Yeah. I'm also tired. Alright, save game. Later, folks.